Hey, I'm Johannes of NewGadgets.de, and this is a Samsung Galaxy camera. It's a bit of a hybrid because it's a digital camera and also a tablet or an MID, a mobile internet device, because you can just stick in a SIM card or use Wi-Fi to upload your pictures or videos you just took. Let's have a quick look at the back because there are the specs with Wi-Fi 802.11 ABGN, a quad-core 1.4 GHz processor, so the same one like on the Samsung Galaxy S3. The camera has a 16 megapixel sensor, optical 21 times zoom, and a 23mm wide-angle lens, a 4.8-inch display, HD super clear LCD, and it runs Android 4.1 Jelly Bean, so you can install all your favorite apps or games on it. And I will show you more of this later. But first of all, let's unbox it. Okay, first of all, there's the camera. There's a little latch where you can lift it up. Looks pretty cool. And what else do we have? We have the manuals, quick starter guide. But of course it's Android, I don't think we need it. We have the AC adapter and the micro USB cable to synchronize it and to charge your camera. There's a little strap. And there's the battery with 1650 milliampere hours. I think it would have been better with 2000, but okay, let's try out 1650. I hope it will last a lot because it's Android, it has a big screen, and I think we want to play a bit with it, not just take photos and videos. Because I want to install Shadowgun on it. I want to try WhatsApp and everything. So, that's all. Nothing left in the box. The Samsung Galaxy camera. Let's have a quick tour around it. So you can see it has a good grip over here to hold it and to take your photos. At the back there's only the big screen, 4.8-inch. On the right side you can find a headphone jack. Over here is the micro USB port. Down here there's the micro SD card slot. Right now there's a dummy inside, but you can just put in your micro SD card. If you want, there's also built-in memory. Over here you can insert your SIM card. I think it's micro SIM. And this is micro HDMI. And the cool thing is, even when it's closed over here, you can just access the micro HDMI port over here with this little door. Okay, and let's insert the battery. On the left side there's just the speaker and the flash button. So you just have to, if you want to use a flash, just press this button and the built-in flash will pop up. On top there's the power button. Over here you can zoom, built-in microphone, and of course the shutter button. And that's it. Here's the lens, 23mm and 21 times zoom. So let's power it on, press and hold. There's a little start animation. Oh, okay. So it's immediately in the camera mode. And I already prepared something over here, some objects. 21 times zoom, so it's pretty cool. But of course I will also include a sample soon. And I will show you the operating system, because Samsung of course modified it a bit. The first thing you will notice is when you turn on the device, there is no lock screen. Of course, because when you turn your camera on, you want to take a picture immediately. But if you have your private data on it, and the pictures are pretty private usually, there's the option to set up a password, a PIN, and etc. to use everything as you want. So you can say, okay, I want just a lock screen to swipe it. There will be this one. Of course, there's no security in it, but you can say, okay, I want a PIN, a password, etc. But I will set it up to none, because it makes really sense to have no lock screen on the camera when I want to take pictures. So that's the home screen. So as you can see, we have several home screens where you can also set up your widgets and your icons. So default, there's a picture widget, a social view widget, also some apps like Instagram, Paper, Artist, the Gallery, Dropbox, the video editor, and also the Play Store, and also of course the time, date, and your Google search. And maybe you noticed that although I'm swiping, there are two icons that will stay in place. That's the camera, of course, and the menu where all of your apps are. And I already installed Shadowgun and Temple Run and Skype, also the Antutu benchmark. I wanted to install WhatsApp, but it wasn't possible. It said that the version is not for my device. So maybe in several weeks or days we will see a WhatsApp version for the Galaxy camera as well, but I'm not sure about this. But as you can see, Skype will work. And yeah, what apps are included? As I said, it's Instagram. We have the S-Voice, all the apps you already know from your Samsung smartphone, like the S3 or the Note. And of course, with the Play Store, you can install all your favorite apps as well. So let's go to the camera, because the Galaxy camera is a fully featured camera. And yeah, let's have a look what we have here. So that's the camera menu. Over here you can take a picture. So if you press this button, it will set up the focus and takes the picture immediately. With this one, you will immediately start a video. And what's really nice with Android, you can see how big the file is. You can see, okay, with the built-in memory from my memory card over here, we have still 18 minutes left. You can pause the video or stop it. Or inside the video you can even take pictures. But of course you can also use the shutter button, press and hold to set up the focus, and then press. If you want to use the flash, I showed you before, press the flash button. I set up a little demo, I set up some demo objects over here, and it will take a picture with flash. And here you can see the picture I just took. Double tap to zoom in. And of course you can directly share it Bluetooth, chat on, Dropbox, email, photo assistant. You can send it to apps, Google+, Instagram, also Picasa, Facebook and Skype. And over here you have some settings, like you can directly edit them, put them on your favorites, tag a face, copy it to your clipboard, and yeah, turn it to the left, turn it to the right, crop it, and these are all the settings. Watch the details. How big is the file? The file is 2.2 megabytes. So, and if I want to edit it, you get the selection of your photo apps. So I will just take the photo assistant, and over here you can see, okay, we can set up the color, set up the RGB, etc. Effects, pop art effect, grayscale, sepia, make it look like an old picture. Pretty nice effects over here. Cartoon. Yeah, there are a lot of effects. And you can also add some clip arts. You can say, okay, I want a frame. This wooden frame, okay. Set up more effects and clip arts. You can even draw inside the picture. Test. Or delete it again. And add some stickers. Funny stickers. So imagine that there is a face and you can set up a sunglass. So that's pretty nice. You can turn it around, or if you don't like it, delete it. So directly on the camera, so I think that is really cool. And you can directly upload this picture to Facebook, to Twitter, etc. And yeah, directly from the camera, of course, you can watch your other picture. Your pictures, that are my pictures I took. So over here you can see the normal picture with 23mm. And over here are some signs. And I use the 21x zoom to zoom into one of these signs. So looks pretty good. It's really nice to have such a big zoom on this camera. Also took videos. For example, this one. I will also include it into this video. And the videos are really looking good. They have a really good quality. And they are taken in full HD. And you can even watch them in this small window, like you know from the Note or the Galaxy S3. You can surf the web and watch your videos. Double tap to go back. So a pretty versatile device. And now I want to show you more features. So if you press the shutter button in home screen, you will get immediately to the camera. And over here you get some effects directly on the camera. So live effects. Let's take one, retro design. You get a live view of it. It's pretty nice, but I'm taking my photos without effects and then add the effect later. You get different modes. I'm using the auto mode right now. There's also the intelligent mode with several modes over here, like night mode, firework, light trails. What else do we have? Waterfall, the panorama mode, macro mode, landscape, and the best faces. So best faces is a really nice feature. So if you're taking a picture from a group of like 5 people, you take the picture, sometimes one of these guys has closed eyes or something. Over here you will get the camera will take 5 photos and you can choose the best face from everybody. So that's a really nice feature. Also this one, when you take a picture, it will take 8 pictures. You can choose the best picture. But if you're just on the go, I would recommend that you use the auto mode. There's also the expert mode, where you can set up all the settings manually. So with M, you can set up all your settings. Shutter, the aperture, the ISO level, so like on a real big camera. And you also get a live preview of it. So when I set up the ISO to 3200, it will be pretty bright. With 100, it will be darker. And over here, you got your setting. You can also set up all the settings over here. You can see, okay, 16 megapixel. Let's set it up to 16 megapixel with 4608 and 3456. So you have several resolutions over here. You can set up the quality and everything. Also the image stabilization. You can say, okay, I want to send my pictures directly, and I want the date on the picture, but I think nobody likes that. What I really like is to add the GPS tag on the picture, so you can see all your pictures in your app and see where you took them. So that's a nice feature. In video mode, you can also set up your resolution. I think, where is the resolution of my videos? So when I'm here in video mode, and when I'm in video mode in manual, and when I'm in the video mode, I can set up the resolution. So you can see, you can take videos with this resolution over here. Where is it? With 120 frames per second. So that's really good for slow motion. But even 720p with 60 frames. But I would take 1080p full HD with 30 frames per second. With the image stabilization, and now I want to show you some sample videos I just took, so I will include it to this video now, and also some pictures. But of course you can see all the pictures on my website, because I will add a whole gallery to it. Let's start Shadowgun, one of the most favorite games on iOS and Android. So it's a third-person shooter. And it's now running on the Samsung Galaxy camera with 4.8 inch and a quad-core processor. So the first thing I noticed is that, of course, the touch buttons are over here, so if you're playing, you may accidentally touch the home button or the menu button, but it's okay. The Galaxy camera is not the gaming device, so just for casual gaming, I think. Okay. It's really funny to play a third-person shooter on a camera. But as you can see, it works perfectly. Okay, that's Shadowgun on the Samsung Galaxy camera. Also, no problem to use the camera in portrait mode for video taking, for photo shooting, and for gaming. Right now, this is Temple Run. It has to be played in portrait mode, which is of course not a problem at all. So Temple Run, a really nice game for Android on the Galaxy camera. And as you can see, you can also use the gyroscope. And if you're curious about the score of the Galaxy camera on Antutu benchmark version 3.03, it's 15,586. That was my unboxing, hands-on and review of the Samsung Galaxy camera, a camera and an MID. Make sure to subscribe my YouTube channel and visit my website NewGadgets.de for the latest gadgets. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and add it to your favorites, and see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.